Hey there mates! Welcome back to another Frenchie hot topic. Today we'll discuss the 5 most dangerous and deadly diseases in your Frenchies that may kill your Goofy in no time. So be aware of these 5. Before we begin, do not forget to hit the like and share buttons and do subscribe to our channel for more cool videos. Every dog breed will have some degree of sickness or health issue vulnerability. Sadly, certain dog breeds are more vulnerable than the others. One such breed is the French Bulldog. The being said, a French Bulldog can live a long, fulfilling life, and it simply implies that we must take extra care to watch out the signs for certain health problems in the French Bulldogs. Number 1. Allergies. Allergies are the first health issue I listed as prevalent to the French Bulldogs. Because there are several potential causes of the allergy, this illness is challenging to identify. Components like the foods such as the meat, the dairy or the wheat and the things in the dog's environment, example, the pollen, dust, the fleas and the cleaning products can harm your body. The symptoms of allergies are skin that is itchy, the red, wet or scabbled, higher scratching, runny and itchy eyes, black or tail-based itching, infections and itchy ears, sneezing, vomiting, diarrhea, an irritated throat that snores, hogging or enlarged paws. You must know how you have to deal with the allergies. The supplements with the probiotics. There are the allergy supplements on the market that aim to reduce the allergy symptoms while using antihistamines. These functions by giving our pets the assistance it requires for a robust immune system, the histamine synthesis, and the digestive enzymes. Consider altering their diet and try a different meal if your French Bulldog has allergies and you're not sure why this is that happening. Sometimes all your dog needs is a diet change from beef to salmon. Some dogs' bodies simply can't handle certain protein sources. Moving on to number 2, the hip dysplasia. The ball in the socket joint of the hip isn't developed properly in the hip dysplasia, a skeletal condition, and it can cause discomfort, restricted exercise, and the onset of hip arthritis if left untreated. The French Bulldogs with hip dysplasia will exhibit the following symptoms: rapid hopping, reduced activity, trouble standing hip with the pain and sensitivity, not being able to climb the stairs, being unable to leap. Well, a French Bulldog hip dysplasia prevention needs an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You know why? When it comes to French Bulldogs and hip dysplasia, this is unquestionably true. A nutritious diet, and don't overdo it while you're a puppy. Visit the vet often for examinations. Keep your workouts light and impact-free. Avoid leaping and landing on your back legs. Routine exercise, dietary supplements like the vitamin C and the E. Before starting any supplement regimens, see the vet. Can you guess what we have for number 3? The answer is the conjunctivitis. Well, I mean the pink eye. The tissue that covers the front of the eyeball becomes inflamed when it develops the pink eye. The conjunctivitis, often known as the pink eye, is a condition that causes swelling of the eyelids, the red bloodshot eyes, and squinting and discharge from the eyes. The French Bulldog's conjunctivitis symptoms are the eye color, enlarged eyelids, the squinting, the tears coming from the eyes, scratching the eyes. Visit your vet right away if your French Bulldog has conjunctivitis, and it might be a sign for a more serious ailment. To rule out the serious problems, your vet will probably do through an eye examination. Well, the French Bulldog conjunctivitis treatment includes the conjunctivity can have a variety of reasons, so it can be very difficult to predict what kind of therapy your French Bulldog needs. Well, treatment varies based on the cause, and in the case of a bacterial infection, your pet may be given antibiotic, cream, or medicine. Allergies are a common source of problems. In this situation, your vet is likely to advise an elimination diet. You must be wondering, what is an elimination diet? In other words, it's a diet that aids including the potential dietary causes of the health issues and to rule out everything that could be the source of allergies. The diet will first be drastically reduced before alternative foods are gradually introduced. Conjunctivitis may occasionally be brought on by the malignancy. In these circumstances, surgical excision of the tumor is probably required. The procedure may also include the use of over-therapy and the radiation therapy. Your vet may recommend anti-inflammatory drugs to treat the inflammation if there appears to be inflammation in the eye, regardless of the reason. Moving on to number 4, the tracheal or the respiratory collapse. The tracheal or the windpipe is affected by the chronic, progressive condition known as a tracheal collapse in the French Bulldogs. It is frequent results from the cardiac condition and the Cushing's disease or a persistent respiratory illness. It could already exist as a birth or growth out through the time. Well, the tracheal collapse symptoms mostly include coughing loudly, intolerance to exercise, the arduous breathing, the gums are tinted and bluish. Well, despite being inherited, the tracheal collapse isn't always apparent at the birth. Although it can appear at any age, it often does so between the ages of 6 and 7. The treatment for the French Bulldogs with tracheal collapse are: what remedies are available for the canine suffering from tracheal collapse? Initially, your vet will probably begin by recommending drugs like the cough medicines, the breathing aids called the bronchodilators, antibiotics and corticosteroids to reduce the inflammation. If overweight, lose weight. For dogs, being obese can make breathing much more challenging, and these drugs can successfully treat the tracheal collapse symptoms in 71% of the patients. Well, moving on to last but not the least, the heat stress. One of the illnesses affecting the French Bulldogs more frequently is the heat stress. They frequently struggle to breathe and control their body temperature because of their compressed faces, and it is much more crucial that you watch out for the signs of heat exhaustion in your French Bulldog if you reside in a hotter region. The heat stroke can eventually result from untreated heat stress, and the French Bulldog heat stress symptoms include a lot of panting, discomfort indicators, convulsions, vomiting, diarrhea, bright red eye, or blue gums. Well, what must I do if my dog becomes too hot? There are some of the actions that you should take according to the pet MD to treat an overheated dog. If you're outside, go somewhere cooler, otherwise, get inside. Put the canine inside the bathtub. Run a cool shower over your pet's body, paying attention to the neck and the back of the head. Use a garden house or a small pool filled with chilly water if you don't have a bathtub. Put a cool compressor on the dog's head, and it's acceptable to use a package of frozen veggies. Legs are massaged. Well, the dog's circulation is aided and vigorous rub down decreases the likelihood of the shock. Give the dog as much as chilly or cold water as it desires to drink, and the dog will be able to replenish the minerals if lost while panting with a pinch of salt added to the water dish. Take your dog to the clinic right away if any of these symptoms or indications of heat stroke appear. Well, thanks for watching and hope you have liked this video. Keep watching for more cool and informative videos and let us know in the comment section what your thoughts are about this video. Until then, have a great day.